we saw obviously the emotion that you had tonight, how happy you were, but can you just sum up what this moment means to you?
It's very hard to put into words. I was pretty excited in there, kind of settling down now a little bit, and it's a surreal experience. Since the show, the first time around, I had 47 fights all over the world against no chumps. Every single guy was some killer or another, you know. So it's been a crazy long journey, and this is like the goal at the end, you know. But you know, this chapter is closed, and I want to make a run for it. I want to see how far I can take this ride.
Walk us through the finishing sequence, what you remember of it, what you can tell us, because I mean, you had an amazing first round, and then you come out and get dropped right away in the second, and reverse it. I mean, incredible, the sequence there. Do you remember all of it? How hurt were you? Walk us through it.
Well, I did the strategy of taking a punch to the head, and he came on me, and I created a scramble. So I guess the punch in the head worked because he just jumped on me, and that's kind of what I wanted, and I knew I could out-scramble with him from training with him on the show. And you know, they say it's an old trick, but I'm a rear naked choke artist. I think my jiu-jitsu is a little underestimated. I've been submitted a lot, but I think that's life, you know, and I learned slowly but surely from my mistakes, and I knew what it takes to win, and I trust in my jiu-jitsu.
And you had the message in there, you know, to everybody, don't ever give up. But be honest, along the way, were there times that you almost did give up, and in that long journey getting back here that you thought, it's just not going to happen for me?
Yeah, I mean, I would go on 7, 8 fight win streaks, beating guys that ended up getting the call from the UFC. I'm like, what about old JT here? No call, you know? But the crazy thing of it is I love to fight. I love to compete, and I told myself if it takes me till I'm 60, I'm gonna get back in UFC. And once they told me about the show, through Tom Galicchio actually, kind of was the first one to tell me. I was like, man, that's about me. And like they say, and Jim Carrey said in Dumb and Dumber, you know, I totally redeemed myself.
That's great. Last thing for me, I mean, you touched on it a little bit, but you're not a typical tough winner. I mean, with the amount of experience that you have and what you've done, do you feel like you need to be deserved or recognized as a contender right now, or do you feel like there's work to be done?
There might be a little bit of work to be done, but I think you're right. I think I fought the best of the best. If you look at my record, guys I lost to could very well be UFC champions. I think there's a lot of sharks at 170, but I also think it kind of was lacking some star power, and then I come out of nowhere to take it all, you know. And I want to make a run for this. I want to, maybe a fight or two, but I want to get in contender status. I want to go get that belt.
Jesse, right over here to your left. Obviously, the redemption narrative is very well known for people who've watched The Ultimate Fighter for many seasons. The one very high-profile mistake so many years ago, and I'm sure maybe you'd like to have not done that. But that being said, now that you know tonight for the first time what it's like to win The Ultimate Fighter, if you could take yourself back mentally all those years ago, do you think you would have really been prepared to be the Ultimate Fighter and for this moment, or this entire path of redemption, has this been important to get to this point for that level of maturity, to really be able to handle it right now?
Yeah, I think everything happens for a reason. I don't regret it. I mean, it was pretty foolish what I did, but I don't regret a thing. I think it made the story of JT money, and I messed up, but at the same time, it made me pretty hungry to get back. And it kind of fueled that fire. Like, not a day goes by I don't think about that. And who knows? Like, if I won back then, I might have been in and out and done with UFC. And I just kept grinding, kept plugging away, and fighting anyone, anywhere, anytime. And I think in the end, it got me a lot better and made me a better fighter and person.
I was going to ask you about the improvement of your game, because all those years, if we look at the 2 seasons, you were a top contender back then, and you were dominant through this season. but you had a lot of years in between to really evolve your game. You had great veterans in your corner tonight, like Dan Henderson, Matt Brown. For the more casual fan who maybe hasn't, been able to follow you in those smaller shows these years, talk about the evolution of your game and how you're different now than you were then.
Oh man, you go everywhere, you fight anyone, anytime, and you have no choice to get better. And I had some tough losses here and there, but down deep, I'm a fighter. I love to do this. I take a week off and I get antsy. And it's been a crazy long journey. Tough 25 came about. Trained with Dan Henderson, Team Quest before that. I ended up going to another gym, the Arena. I've been everywhere. And then on Tough 25, I reconnected with Matt Brown, who was on Tough 7 with me. And the whole journey's just been crazy. So if I never messed up that one fateful night, who knows what would have happened. So again, everything has its reason and place. And I wouldn't say I'm excited or happy that I messed up back then, but it kind of made this story come to fruition, and I'm happy where I'm at now.
Over here, Jesse. Congratulations again. How does it feel, the fact that you can, you talked about your kids and stuff and using the motivation, how the fact that of course your life has changed tonight with the money and everything, but the fact that you set an example that you can't even script, that you can sit there and talk to your kids the rest of your life, and that you showed them what it's all about by getting off the mat, coming back.
Yeah, maybe they'll make a movie about it one day. But no, I just I saw this thing. It's not about the money. I mean, don't get me wrong. It changed my life and my kids' life. But it wasn't really about the money. It was about the story, about redemption. That's what it was about. I just wanted to show, my kids, be a good role model. Like, hey, you mess up in life, you fix it, and you keep going. A lot of people mess up in life. I think I relate with people in that sense. So I'm a pretty regular guy. Nothing too special about me. I just keep going, and I think anyone can do it. Just gotta have a strong mind and keep going.
How big a deal was it before you got trained with Dhiego and be familiar with him? And do you think you'll see him again, or he'll be back in the UFC?
Yeah, I'm sure Dhiego, they'll give him a shot. I'm sure he'll be back in the UFC. He's a great fighter too. I just think matchup-wise, I knew what it takes to beat him. The plan was to strike a little bit more with him, but I knew my wrestling and ground game were stronger than his. There were some holes I want to, of course, clean up, but I knew what it would take to beat him, and I just went with that.
Jesse, over here. Can I be crying and ask what you'll do with the $290,000? $290,000.
Well, 50 of that, I told myself I want to start a college fund for my kids, probably 25 each, and I might just put the rest in my closet. No, I mean, I might, but I'll probably give a lot of that to my girlfriend to kind of hold that for me and help me make some solid investments. I don't want to burn through this money. I'm a little bit older and wiser now, and I definitely want to start something for my kids, and I kind of just want to save the rest of that money, and maybe I'll get that RV I've always wanted, but other than that, I want to just save it and make some sound investments.
There was a moment outside, I think it was with your girlfriend, that there was a very tender embrace together. Maybe through all this that other people have believed in you as well and stuck with you, like your girlfriend. Is that the case?
Yeah, I do believe that I've had some angels through my career, people that, when I fell down, that kind of stuck with me. And those people know who they are. My girlfriend, my dad is here, my family. I'm real lucky that I have a good support system and people that kind of helped me when I was down. Hopefully I can inspire some people and do the same thing and help out some other people, because they definitely have helped me, and I stuck with it, but I've had some good help along the way, and that's what this life and this world's all about. I think sometimes helping people.
That's definitely an inspirational story. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thanks, Will.
Hey, Jesse over here. How's it going? Congratulations on the win. When you beat James Krause on the show, how much confidence did that give you going into this fight? Just because Krause was favored to win the show.
Yeah, that's a good. I personally think, I don't know, Dhiego and Krause. I think maybe that fight could go either way, but I thought Krause was one of the top. I thought me and him were the top seeds. But once I beat Krause, I was pretty confident that I could beat anyone there. But saying that, Diego's a dangerous guy too. But beating Krause, definitely helped my confidence out, and I knew once I beat him, I could win the whole thing.
When you were on the show, did you feel more pressure to kind of be a role model and not sort of repeat some of the same mistakes you made on the show the first time? Was that sort of on your mind all the time when the cameras were there?
I wouldn't say so. I just think I've grown up a little bit. It's kind of funny because this time around, like last time I was kind of the wild man, and this time I'm like breaking up fights, being the pacifist and stuff. I think I'm just a little bit older now. I mean, I still got that wild side in me, but you live and you learn. You eventually get older and you change some of your ways.
Last question for you here. Ideally, when would you like to get back in the cage as far as your next fight?
The tough journey, I've been quite busy. I think since Tough 7, I've had 48 fights all over the world, fighting the best of the best. I think it's been a long, tough journey. I want to take a week off with the kids, kind of regroup a little bit. But it would be nice to get another fight before the end of the year. Another fight in 2017. I don't know about 2 more though, but I think I could do another one, kind of rest up. My body feels good right now. I'm a fairly hyper kind of guy, so like I know after a week or so, I'll be wanting to fight again and train again.
Jesse over here. When the show was announced, they said it was going to be $250,000 in prize money, and today there was a little bit extra on there. It was $290K. Did you know that was going to be the total, and was there an explanation about why you received additional funds?
Yeah, what it is, UFC has a separate contract, which is 15 and 15, and then the 250 is from the actual show, from the production. So they're like kind of separate, and they just put it together. But yeah, that 250 was the icing on the ice cream. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I think I messed that up in Tough 7 too, actually. But yeah, I mean, it was again, I'm kind of beyond words. It hasn't really set in yet. But if I learned anything, I'm just gonna take it slow.
And then you mentioned Matt Brown, who was in your corner tonight. You guys trained together, obviously, 9 years ago on the show, and then this time he was one of your coaches. Can you talk about him specifically, watching a guy like that go on and have success in the UFC while you were out of the organization and then having the chance to reconnect?
Yeah, I mean, me and Matt Brown trained on Tough 7. We actually fell out of the cage together. And he's kind of similar to me. He trains really hard, fights really hard. His spirit, you see how good he got since Tough 7, which I've always looked up to. And even back in Tough 7, I remember him telling me words, like really motivational guy. And then I saw him at Tough 25. TJ brought him as a coach, and we started training again together. And we kind of talked about me going out there to finish up camp. And he gave me the call like a month and a half ago. And once he called me, I was like, I was pretty cool of him, and kind of stamped the envelope. I wanted to go out there and finish the job.
You're over here to your right.
Yeah.
Your coach, your longtime coach, Dan Henderson.
Yeah.
Obviously known for his long, inspirational speeches. What did he tell you after you won this?
Well, I know before this he just said punch him in the face and then take him down. I just took him down without punching him in the face. But Dan's the man, but he is a man. He's a man of few words, but very inspirational words. And to win this thing with my family, my girlfriend, with Matt Brown, with Dan Henderson, another good coach, Kazeka Munez, and to win this thing with around good people that I trust and have respect for. Again, I can't even put it into words. It's just, it's like a dream. I keep pinching myself, It's like a dream right now.